eats and left it at the door.
Police say the apartment was filthy. There was liquid all over the floor. Officers were there when one of the twins...
one thing, remote mom is another.
Police tracked down the grandmother.
Do they always stay here like this?
No, my daughter, her friend was in the hospital.
She says she wasn't even aware her daughter had gone out of town.
No, it was worse. Mom lied to her mother.
To school. I didn't plan on them to be at home a whole 3 days like the media is saying. I didn't. Not trying, like he said, not trying to downplay it.
Rocky River Judge Joseph Burke sentenced Knowles to...
All right, what's up with it, y'all? So look, man, I'm back again with another video. And look, man, I done ran across a crazy ass situation where a young lady, I don't even want to call her a lady, this girl done left her damn kids at home for multiple days so she can go get liposuction surgery. And I don't understand that at all. We're going to get into the details, but before we do, I just want to tell everybody out there that I definitely do appreciate y'all for being here. I hope that everything is okay with you physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I'm wishing you and your family nothing but the best in every aspect of your life. And I'm sending y'all nothing but peace, blessings, and prosperous energy y'all way. When I say that, I'm only talking to those who say the same thing back to me in return, and to those who reciprocate the same energy back to me. Other than that, we're finna move forward. But look, I got a ticket sale going on for one more day, which is today, Monday. And y'all already know I'm giving a call away next week, so you might want to go ahead and take an opportunity and get you some tickets ASAP. Jump down there in the comment section, get y'all some if y'all want to join. I will be giving this call away on the 26th on live, YouTube live, so make sure y'all are here at I think 8 or 9 p.m. to witness who wins this car, and it may be you, which, you know, I'm wishing everybody the best out there when it comes to this vehicle. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I got a 2025 Chevy Trax, still in the plastic, paid off, ready to go to your house. Once you win your vehicle, it's paid off with no strings attached. Once you win it, it's yours right out with nothing. So yeah, you win. And yeah, man, that's all I gotta say about that. Go down there, click that link, scroll to the bottom, get as many as you want. You will be emailed a confirmation link. You know that you did get your tickets. And let's get back into the story. So look, man, this girl, this crazy fucker done left her kids at home to go get some lipo. Now look, all you gotta do is go down there and work out, man, and get the little fupa off or whatever you're trying to do. But to leave your kids at home, and they said 2 of them were special needs, which I really got pissed off about that. Because why the hell would you leave your kids at home knowing this is going on and anything can happen? And then people be knowing certain things about your children and can go in your house and do something to them. You feel me? So yeah, I don't understand this. She did get sentenced. I'm going to leave a lot of the details out because it's going to be in the video. The sentence wasn't harsh enough, but I definitely understood what the judge was trying to get at and what he was saying when he said what he said. He will be in this video as well, and you will get the full understanding on why he did what he did. But other than that, I done said enough about everything. Let's go ahead and move forward and watch the video. And tell me your thoughts and opinions on this. And make sure y'all hitting that like button, bro. I'm dropping all this consistent content. That's all I ask y'all to do is hit the like button for me and tell me what y'all feel about everything in the comment section. And add my Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. All that's going to be down there too if y'all want to add those. If you don't want to, I really don't give a damn. But to those who do, I appreciate y'all. Let's go.
Story that even had police wondering what was she thinking.
A mom leaving her children home alone while she took a trip down here to South Florida for cosmetic surgery. Lauren Livingston is right here with us with more.
3 days, that's how long these 3 children were left home alone without even a phone to use. And police say their mom was more than 1,000 miles away and then lied about where she was and what she was doing.
Ohio police say this 32-year-old mom put her kids in danger when she left them home alone for 3 days while she took a trip to Florida for a liposuction. Officers say Dominique Knowles would check in via FaceTime or monitor them from the home's security cameras.
Police department.
Yeah.
Hi. Are you okay?
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for a concerned teacher, police may have never known a 4th grader and her 2 7-year-old twin sisters with special needs were home alone.
She had reported to her teacher that she talked to mom on the camera last night and that mom ordered them Uber Eats and left it at the door.
Police say the apartment was filthy. There was liquid all over the floor. Officers were there when one of the twins slipped and fell.
Oh goodness.
See?
Are you okay?
Prosecutor Michael Maloney was horrified when he got the case.
Remote work's one thing, remote mom is another.
Police tracked down the grandmother.
Do they always stay here like this?
No, my daughter, her friend's in the hospital.
She says she wasn't even aware her daughter had gone out of town.
No, it was worse. Mom lied to her mother. There were adults that were available to help out.
Detectives say Knowles took her 8-month-old son with her, but left her 3 other children at home near Cleveland.
But look, some people say they will help you when stuff like this happens, but in all actuality, they won't help you. Not saying it is true and not saying it is not true about her situation, but I do understand when people always say that they got help and they really don't be having help at the end of the day, because people be lying, they be putting on facades and stuff like that. Not saying that the mama was lying, I'm just keeping it 100. But the child falling really pissed me off, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be there, and it's obvious that you need to be there. You know what I'm saying? But to lie to your mama about it when you could have easily asked, I don't give a damn. They would have had to come with me. Really, this should never happen until you was completely 100% stable enough in every aspect to go ahead and go out there and do this. You trying to look good too bad. It don't make no sense for that. Let's get back into it.
Denied leaving the state, but police were able to prove she spent 2 nights down here in Miami.
She lied. We have pretty good technology and pretty trained detectives. They showed her leaving Hopkins Airport, timed the calls showing mom at an airport in Miami, and when mom was confronted with that, she changed her story and said something about having to be in Miami because her friend needed liposuction surgery.
Knowles was arrested and charged with child endangerment.
Announce yourself, Dominique!
There was a patio door that was unlocked when the officers were there. Every teacher and counselor at the school said there is no question these girls would have wandered off.
Wow, this all happened back in February, but the details are just now surfacing because Knowles was found guilty for child endangerment. Today, she avoided jail time, though, and instead was ordered to serve 360 days of house arrest, 5 years of probation, plus fines and mandatory counseling.
Did you want to see anything?
She's smiling and shit.
You gotta make sure something like this doesn't happen again. Dominique Knowles had very little to say to the Fox 8i team after she was sentenced in Rocky River Municipal Court Wednesday on 2 counts of endangering children. Police say she left her young children home alone while she went to Florida February 21st through February 23rd. The judge said 2 of the children have special needs.
One of which had a full-time aide accompanying her in school.
During the hearing, Knowles vowed that something like this would never happen again. She told court officials she went to Florida to help a friend who was getting liposuction. She said she was paid $1,000 a day to go and help.
I did believe my kids was able to get up by themselves and properly dress themselves and get themselves to school. I didn't plan on them to be at home a whole 3 days like the media is saying. I didn't. Not trying, like he said, not trying to downplay it.
Rocky River Judge Joseph Burke sentenced Knowles to 360 days of house arrest, 5 years probation, and also ordered her to take parenting classes. Westlake Police body camera video obtained by the Fox 8i team shows officers checking on the 3 children. The 7-year-old twin girls and their 10-year-old sister were left home alone in the apartment back in February. Knowles was arrested shortly after she returned from the trip. Police and prosecutors tell us they learned the 3 girls were home alone after a teacher called police asking for a welfare check.
Thank God for that teacher.
A teacher told police that one of the children told her that they were left alone when her mother traveled out of state.
The judge wants to make sure that she can't violate the law.
The prosecutor tells us the case was very troubling.
The teachers were stunned, frankly, because they've not seen this before. They really don't know what to do, and they did the right thing.
And it is now time for you to become the mother that your daughters deserve, need, and require.
In Rocky River, Peggy Gallick, Fox 8i team.
I don't make no excuses for no parent. I don't give a damn unless you're going to work, because I do understand that I was left at home, you know, not throwing my mama under the bus, you feel me, but she had to do what she had to do. She was a single parent, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I had to stay at home and fend for myself in certain aspects because she was out providing a living. So I can understand that. But if you out here on some BS playing games, and I don't give a damn if it's a friend getting lipo, you getting lipo, I don't give a damn. My kids come first, and I'm a whole man out here. So y'all already know a woman is supposed to amplify what I'm feeling. You feel me? She's supposed to be there no matter what, through thick and thin, you know? And I just feel like this right here was very irresponsible. She deserved to get more more than what she got. But the judge is finna break down right now why he let her slide the way he's letting her slide, because she deserves definitely some mandatory jail time, in my personal opinion. Because leaving your kids at home knowing that they got special needs and stuff like that is just something that's despicable, and it's something that you cannot explain, and it's definitely not justifiable in no type of way. I don't give a damn how you try to put it, whoever trying to argue with me, there's no way you should have did this unless you're working. And even at that, I feel like you should come up with some type of something to make sure that these children are properly taken care of. Shout out to these teachers and other people who do certain things to make sure that these kids get the justice that they do deserve, because they don't need to be at home. And I mean, anything can happen. So many different things are happening consistently, and just simply knowing that you aren't there around these kids leaves so much room for so much to happen. But let's get into this. I want y'all to listen to the judge and how he got on her ass, but he didn't get on her ass enough. But he did what was best, I believe. Let's get back into it to a certain extent. Let's go.
Reasons for leaving your 3 minor children alone for 3 days. It does not justify your actions. If children learn at an early age that they cannot rely on their mother for love, protection, and support, what future do they have as adults? What kind of relationships will they have? And what kind of parents will they become? The one person who's supposed to love them unconditionally and protect them at all costs was unavailable and otherwise checked out. What is clear is that for those 3 days in February, your children were not your top priority. I am concerned about what, if any, impact this incident will have on your daughters, whose mother did not act in their best interests and otherwise care for and protect them. The good news is that children are resilient. In general, mothers are driven by a strong maternal instinct to protect their offspring to ensure their survival. The emotional bond formed between a mother and her children often triggers protective instincts, and this attachment often leads to a heightened awareness of potential dangers to their children. Your conduct in leaving your children alone for 3 days is not your finest hour. It is my hope that you will learn from this experience and always place your children and their best interests before your own. That is the essence of parenting. I cannot make you a better parent. That is up to you. But I can give you the tools to ensure that this never happens again. It's my intention that this experience will serve as a teaching moment for you. I'm optimistic that with the help and assistance of this court, family, and your friends, that you can put this incident behind you, learn from it, and become a better mother for your children who desperately need you. I believe that you can rise to this moment. Your sentence is as follows. In case numbers 24 CRB 249 and 24 CRB 250, I'm placing you on 5 years of basic supervision under the following terms and conditions. Good behavior, defendant not to violate any laws, defendant not to leave the state without permission of community control officer, defendant to report to the CCO as directed, bail, rules of community control, defendant to complete all treatment recommendations, defendant is ordered to abstain from the use of alcohol and drugs of abuse, defendant is subject to random testing for alcohol and drugs of abuse at defendant's cost, and not to refuse a test if requested by a police officer, CCO, or a treatment provider. If treatment is ordered, the defendant is required to send a release to the probation department for release of information from the treatment provider, as well as to any schools. I'm also going to order the defendant attend a parenting class as directed by my community control officer, defendant to attend mental health counseling as directed by my community control officer, and defendant not to drive without a valid driver's license or driving privileges and insurance. In case number 24 CRB 249, defendant is ordered to pay a $400 fine and costs. In case number 24 CRB 250, defendant is ordered to pay a $400 fine and costs. Well, listen, there are certain things that I can control, and there's others that are beyond my control. I can assure you, however, that as long as you're on community control sanctions by this court, you will never leave your children alone again without serious consequences. In terms of a jail sanction, I don't want to further victimize your daughters by separating you from them, because they will suffer the unintended consequences, and I will not have that. However, I do believe that house arrest is the appropriate sanction to ensure that you will be with your children at all times while otherwise not working. I will permit you to work, but only with proof of employment, and work schedules to be reviewed and approved by the probation department. Accordingly, I'm imposing a term of 180 days of house arrest in case number 24 CRB 249 and a term of 180 days of house arrest in case number 24 CRB 250 at the defendant's cost for a total period of house arrest of 360 days. This means that when you are not working, you will be with your children at all times. The time for frivolity and temperance is over, and it is now time for you to become the mother that your daughters deserve, need, and require. I wish you and your daughters the best.
That's the end of that, man. You know, and I do feel like that some of the things that he said was definitely understandable and justifiable. I just feel like that, you know, it's sad when you out here moving like this. You know, these kids be needing you. They look up to you. They want you around. They innocent. They pure. And you out here just playing games with their life. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that literally, because anything can happen at any time. But look, I want to know y'all thoughts and opinions on this whole situation. She definitely got away with it because, you know, I see other cases that are very, very, you know, I can't even really just say what I want to say, but the punishments are a lot more worse for the parents. You feel me? But look, let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything. We're going to talk about this in the comment section. I'm glad them babies are okay. Other than that, I done say what I had to say, and I'll holler at y'all later on another video. Well, we finna get in the comments, though. All right.